Renee, number seven.
Turkey and provolone, we love it. All right, switching gears now. Do you have a plan in place in terms of managing your financial goals when you stop working?
If not, listen up to this next story. Melissa Cole visited the flagship location of Retirement Income Source in Westbrook to learn about their business model. Take a look.
When's a good age to start thinking about meeting with someone talking about retirement?
That's $1 million question. Usually, it's if you are considering retirement within probably 5 to 7 years, that's a good time. Or if you're in retirement and you're a little worried about what the markets are currently doing or what they could potentially do.
Jake Betteridge, Office Director of Retirement Income Source, Scranton Financial, tells us how this company was started and how they manage retirement funds a bit differently here.
So our company was actually started here in the late 90s. It's gone through some changes during that period of time. But the goal was, our founder, David Scranton, was worried about the stock market, especially the dot-com bubble back around 2000 or so. There was kind of a rush into anything with .com at the end. You know, Pets.com was the big one there that went bust, but people were just throwing a lot of money at anything that was on the computer side of things. And so we had very high valuations, and they came crashing down, where they lost over 50% of the value in a lot of these stocks. So it really decimated people's retirement plans if they were close to retirement at that point and had invested in those companies.
A similar scenario happened in 2008.
And so, you know, Dave Scranton was looking at things, well, how do we create an environment where you don't have to worry about what the markets are doing, and that you can count on income coming in regardless of market conditions.
So what can you expect on that initial consultation to see if Retirement Income Source is right for you?
We're going to ask you a lot of questions about things that are most important for you. So what do you want your retirement to look like? What are things that are most important for you? Do you like to travel? Do you like to, if you have grandchildren, do you like to spoil the grandkids? That's a big popular one. Do you like to do a lot of different activities? So we find out what kind of budget your lifestyle needs are, and then we look at what your current assets are and how can we generate as much income for you as possible that you can achieve all these things and have essentially a stress-free retirement.
The biggest fear people have is running out of money, either in or close to retirement.
The paradigm has shifted in terms of retirement. People no longer have the pensions that they used to. Everything costs so much more. Real estate purchases are very expensive right now. So running out of money is a huge thing. So what we look at is, well, how do we create a lifestyle fund for our clients that is not dependent on the markets going forward, and that you can actually never run out of money if you're only taking the dividends and interest. It's kind of similar to the way that we used to manage money back in the 60s, where you bought high quality items and then you lived off the dividends and interest instead of having to sell those to realize a profit.
The assessment is complimentary, and you'll receive a retirement risk report before you even decide to commit to working together.
We're in the business of educating. So if you become a client, you don't become a client, we want to make sure that you understand where you currently are and any of the potential pitfalls that you could encounter. So everything we do is complimentary, and you decide as the client if you want to join our firm.
Betteridge sums up their business model with a pretty good metaphor.
If you were flying an airplane, let's say, and the pilot came on and said, you know what, we have an 85% chance of landing safely. Well, you might rethink if you want a seat on that airplane or not. We actually look at it, well, what do you have? What do we know we can comfortably generate right now, regardless of what the markets do? And can this fit in with your lifestyle needs? So it really takes a lot of the fear and a lot of the unknown out of the equation.
Very interesting.
Yeah. All right. You can find Retirement Income Source right at 1921 Boston Post Road in Westbrook. And for more information, you can visit Retirement Income Source SFG.com or just give them a call. The number's right on your screen. It's 860-399-8202. Tell them you saw it all on Great Day, Connecticut.
All right. Still ahead on Great Day, Connecticut. Turn your older, outdated pieces of furniture into masterpieces. We're taking you behind the scenes with the team at Ehrlich Decorating and Upholstery to see how their magic happens.
And talk about amazing. She holds the record for the most number of summits of Mount Everest by a woman. And she's not going to stop climbing. We are chatting with West Hartford's own